your first project. You shipped some other stuff before that.
Yeah.
And 010. Let's post on Discord too. Is it not working? Your first project. You shipped it's good.
Let's on this camera. See why people like this phone.
Let me check if it's working on X. I'm trying X for the first time. Yeah, it says 0 people. I think it's really buggy if you streamed it too. Let's see. Oh, live. Okay.
Whoa.
Something is working. What's that? The link to Comic-Con so people know where to buy tickets. November. Get your ticket.
Howdy, McLean.
Are comics showing up here? Oh, they're really tiny.
Yeah.
If we open here, do we see them? We should.
Oh,
maybe,
yeah, there
maybe
it is.
Once they...
It's a tiny bit.
Oh, it's tiny here too. Okay. Mr. McLean, hello. Everybody here know what Comic-Con is? Yeah, sorry guys, the comments are there. So you're here. We should... Once a few more people are here, we'll introduce ourselves too. I'm sure the new format will be cool. Yeah. This year's a new format.
Yep.
Last 2 Comic-Cons were pretty similar. Really cool formats. Some of the nicest stuff this company has ever done. But we're trying something new this year. This guy here.
Hello.
This is Nick. He's our new designer.
Yeah, I'm with the arts and crafts department.
Our growing arts and crafts department here.
Maybe the first little tweak I don't know how many people are in here, so maybe I'll say this again. The first little thing people have seen is the new blog post title. You'll see smaller things here and there eking in as more and more art comes out of my department here at this company.
Here, let's split so we can see YouTube now. But,
oh, great.
Yeah, we can see both. Howdy, fellas. I think that was YouTube. Okay. But yeah, we wanted to just hype up the schedule a little bit. We finalized the Comic-Con schedule. There's also the new thing in this Comic-Con with the booths. I've already got an idea for the next one. I want to have like a Candyland set up for all the forks. Hopefully there's some cooler forks and higher variance forks. But you can imagine like Candyland with all the forks. And you can go between the forks. You can go to Sunny Pilot. Then you can do a historical one. You can go to Shane Pilot. Fortunately, Shane Pilot is just Openpilot now. That's why you have N-Dog.
We got a lot of fun moves planned. Like very hands-on.
What's Comic-Con? Okay, so you don't know what Comic-Con is. I'm glad we streamed to X.
Great.
Comic-Con is November 8th. It's all things Comma. So we're going to talk about how we train our models, how Comma's still around 10 years later. In the self-driving game, Cruise is out. Well, it's just like, you had the serious commas, like, I always forget their name, Ghost. They changed their name a couple times.
Yeah. So
you forget. But yeah, we'll tell you how comma's still around. George will talk about that. We got something tiny coming. So we got a cool announcement. If you've been paying attention, you might know what it is. Shane and Maxime are going to talk about Openpilot and how complexity goes down in Openpilot over time. Just like some general software vibes. Our hardware team will talk about how we go from a concept to like a full product. Basically, we're just going to tell you all the secrets. We don't really have secrets normally, but it takes a lot of effort to like communicate all this stuff.
Yeah.
So not secrets by design, secrets for lack of time. And Comic-Con is that time every 2 years where we tell you all our secrets.
It's the big rush around the office to get all the slides put together, get all the information out. It's like, hey, you got to share what you did over 2 years in 30 minutes.
Yeah. We have some new speakers this year, some old speakers. But yeah, Comic-Con, it's the day for all things Comma. If you just want like an honest robotics event, you're tired of you saw the Figure 03, you saw, Waymos are cool. Waymos are cool now. It's like a real service you can take. I've taken many Waymos. It's a pretty cool experience. But yeah, if you see the same thing playing out in humanoid robots, you saw self-driving cars, and you're like, okay, where's my self-driving car? We didn't even finish that one. Comic-Con's the event for you. I'm ready for the Comma 4 announcement. Why do you think there's a Comma 4? What do you want to do? Yeah, you want Candyland. Trey wants Candyland.
I thought that was the Comic-Con announcement. I was like, it's been announced.
We're going to have the Comma petting zoo, though. The booths are still evolving a bit. Nick's working really hard on the Comma petting zoo.
We might have a some sim booth as well, potentially.
What's the sim? Oh, that booth. Yeah.
I don't want to sell it too much.
No, I want to sell that
Casper's
one. The more we sell it, the more they'll have to do it.
All right. We're gonna have a racing sim. We're gonna have so many booths. All
right, I think we have enough people though to talk about. Yeah, we got 258 on X.
Wow.
Are the X numbers fake? Are they like? Are they bots?
Yeah, we got the 180 bots in here.
We get to petty. No. We're gonna have common bodies. We got some pandas in a corner or something, but we have some common bodies you get to play with. Maybe you can adopt one if you really form a connection with it. Yeah.
We're gonna have plants, green spaces all around.
Yeah, it'll be a more organic feeling event. You know, it's Openpilot's getting more organic, getting more human.
I feel like you're going to the park and looking through all the comma stuff.
Yeah,
a little comma park.
All right, is it time to go over the schedule? Is everybody ready? Everybody ready for the schedule?
Mm-hmm.
Can you show us some of these secret stuff regarding the? No. The secrets start. Okay, so as soon as we start Comic-Con, we were talking about ML Sim. We were telling you all about all the things. Then the secrets start, and now we'll reveal them all.
Exactly. Don't spoil it for yourself, guys.
All right, we can make full. Well, let's. All right, I can make the font a little bigger too. Yeah. Okay, you want to show this?
Oh.
Are there more comments?
Yeah.
Oh no, same comment.
Little
ones, we
yeah.
have top chat and live chat. We want all of them. I'm ready for the comma 4, Candyland. Oh, there is one secret that's for this stream, so don't tell anybody. But discount code STREAM50 just for today gets you 50% off a ticket, even a VIP ticket. If you want to...
I gotta buy a VIP ticket.
How much are the VIPs actually? Are they 2,000 or 1,000? So if you want to be a VIP for only $9.99 for the same price as a 3X, STREAM50. That's no spaces. So that's this stream secret. So don't tell anybody. Shh.
The VIPs get a fancy badge.
They also got the cool bag. The drawstring bag is really cool.
Yeah.
And I just learned we're not giving it to everybody because it's too expensive. We've got to run a profitable event.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, don't post it.
Whoa.
Wait, I got to delete that. Whoa, is your primary moderator speaking, Eric? Shh. Stream 50. Shh. All right. But yeah, you can enter code STREAM50 at the checkout. It'll give you 50% off either a general admission or a VIP ticket. Only for today, though. At 11:55, I think Pacific. The settings weren't clear on the site. It might be regional. I don't know. So just to be safe, get your ticket now.
That's true. There was a lot of flack about the first Comic-Con announcement post. It was like, what time zone is it in?
What time zone is everything happening?
Well, we're in Pacific, so we're in San Diego, so I guess probably Pacific time.
It's all good. All right, I think we're ready to go over. You want to flip the camera? You just intuitive, right?
Cool.
All right. So Comic-Con is going to be on Saturday, November 8th. That's like 16 days from now, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And then, yeah, we got 10 a.m. Doors open. Chill. We'll get you some coffee. Nick was just working on the coffee designs. I think we got some cool stuff there. 10:30. Harold will get on stage, welcome everybody to the event, and then Maxime and Shane will be talking about Openpilot in general. And so for those of you who don't know, Maxime and Shane are the Openpilot team here. Shane primarily works on OpenDBC, all the car stuff, and then Maxime works on a whole lot of system stuff, basically everything else required to get you Openpilot shipped to you. And those two guys are the primary ones who work on all the software outside the autonomy team.
My desk is in their office too.
Yeah. Nick's in the office. Nick's providing moral support there.
Yeah.
Tells you which color to use.
We got some
Arts
nice...
and crafts department is pulling their weight.
We got some nice new lighting in the office.
I see some general questions. We'll get to that after the schedule, so feel free to keep posting this. So yeah, their talk is called Fighting Complexity. And they're just basically going to talk about, in a project like Openpilot, you want it to get more capable over time, but you don't necessarily want to trade off that capability for complexity. And it's really important in Openpilot that complexity keeps going down over time. They just merged a really big win too. If I go to Twitter, I'll just give you guys a little preview. We just deleted QT and Weston, and I'm really excited about this one. Like, somebody just posted the 3X is like beautiful and belong to the museum. We're trying to make the internals even more beautiful.
Oh yeah.
So you can see, like, even with our new graphics stack, we merged this massive red diff, and it means you get to actually drive bigger models because we made the UI better. So they're going to be talking about stuff like that. They're going to dive into some like concrete examples of stuff they've shipped. And it should be a really great talk. Maxime said he's been practicing all weekend. So after that, there are also 2 new speakers, which is cool. They haven't spoken at any of the previous Comic-Cons, though they've been around for a while. Maxime was an intern a couple summers in a row, and then Shane's been here for quite a while. He was here for, he started right before the Comma 3 launch, I believe. Then Yassine will talk about just general ML at Comma. His talk is called Look Ma, No Labels. He's our head of ML here. And he'll talk about everything from DM to the driving models and the models we use to train those models. So anything general ML? Oh, Yassine, we're just talking about your talk. Yeah. You want to chill for it a little bit?
Oh, you guys are live?
Yeah, we're live.
Whoa,
we got a lot of viewers on Twitter. We got 500 viewers. What serendipitous timing.
I'm here for a delivery for
Whoa,
Eve.
don't dox us.
And
Whoa.
I just got the Nothing headphones.
Wow.
So that I'm not wearing these all the time. Oh,
We were
yeah.
just talking about your talk, actually.
Oh, so my talk is going to be a lot of new stuff. I'm going to talk about essentially the word model that we're using, the simulator, for driving, but not just that. We've been adopting this strategy in multiple parts of our stack, not just a driving model, but also controls. So now we have a simulator for controls that's also a GPT, and we use that for testing. And we also have some fun things that we do in driver monitoring that's not using a simulator in this case, but that's using some big open source models to do some ground truthing that's not relying on a human labeler, but more of like a big model that auto labels the data. So essentially, the talk is called Lukuma, no labels, but it's the general approach of how we make our training stack more scalable with data, and that doesn't need human labelers, and that doesn't need expensive stuff to train. And the focus obviously is going to be a lot of ML sim, and the other 2 is like small little nuggets of how we adopted the ML sim strategy in other problems, controls, DM, and possibly the body as well. We've done that. We've done some simulation with the body. Yep. So that's my talk. Now I'm excited to try the.
I think you undersold one of the coolest parts of your talk. I remember before we shipped MLSim, you and Harold were like, we'll just re-give the CVPR talk. But there's been so many updates since CVPR.
Oh yeah.
That we just can't do that anymore. It's cool
Yeah.
to get to we gave the CVPR talk in June, and there's so many other things to talk about since then.
Exactly. I mean, we can basically write a new paper because the architecture now is very different than the architecture that we described in CVPR. It's much more robust. We've improved a lot of things that we reported on already in CVPR by multiple orders of magnitude. We made the models bigger. We made the data set bigger. We started first by saying that we were just gonna, stream the CVPR talk, but no, it's especially in the driving model part. It's a lot of new stuff. So don't come expecting just a rehash of CVPR, which is available, by the way, in our blog post. You can watch.
Oh, but is the talk recorded?
Yeah, the talk is recorded
recorded.
available.
I didn't know that.
Yes. You can see, I think it's exactly the same point of view. You can see like my double chin.
What double chin? Come on.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. A lot of cool videos. I'm gonna have an art installation of ML Sim. A lot of cool stuff. Come say hi, and come see the future of self-driving.
You want to remind them of our secret discount code for the stream? Stream 50.
Stream 50.
It even gets you 50% off a VIP ticket.
Is it an affiliate link? Do I get?
No, it's not an affiliate link.
Oh, can I have an affiliate link?
No affiliate link.
All right. See you guys. See you at CVP. Oh. See you at Comic-Con.
All right, that was very serendipitous. We'll see if everybody walks in as their talk comes up here.
Comes up, exactly.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. Oh, the next one is George, so that doesn't work. Harold's also out today. But let's see, there's a couple questions we can get to before we get back to the schedule. Make a secret announcement. We won't say anything. Stream 50 was your secret announcement. We actually had that lined up for you guys. Another 2 weeks of waiting. A little more than 2 weeks. We still need a little more time to prep everything. Who is the guy next to Adib? He's the head of arts and crafts. Yeah. Jacob knows what's up. Head of arts and crafts. You'll see the arts and crafts more and more. Comic-Con's his first big project. We can. Oh, let me launch. I can show them the 010 UI.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that's true. It's a very, very minor quality of life tweaks. I had the pleasure of finding out that every single dark gray was a slightly different shade of dark gray for some reason. So
this is the new 010 1 UI. Shipping in the release, I think it should go out tomorrow. So you notice the corner is a little rounded. This is black now.
Yeah.
I think these grays are all the same
things.
now.
Yep.
The grays are all the same.
Cleaning up, basically.
And this is all in Raylib. Total rewrite. Thanks to Dean Lee to a very large extent. And just to give you guys a reminder of those beautiful model timings. This literally allows you to run bigger models on your device. This refactor, not the design. The design is just an extra little thing here. But this is the old UI from everything before this release. And then these two are, the blue is what actually shipped in this release. And then because it's two distinct changes, Weston got deleted, but you can run the new UI in Weston, and that's what this orange thing is. So the diff here is that it's running as a single process instead of two processes. Like it hands off the buffer, and then there's like a compositor, and there's all this extra step. And now it's just single process. So the whole graphics runs as one process. And then pretty soon we'll cut it out of the GPU entirely, and this distribution should shift even more. And then there'll be no difference. Like if there was no UI running, the distribution would be it'd probably be closer to 21. So there's one more update coming, but you already get this big improvement. It's just improvements all around. So Maxime and Shane will be talking a whole lot about that. But yeah, this little rounded corners and Comic-Con is what you can recognize Nick for right now.
It ain't much, but it's honest work. That's how they say, right?
All right, let's get back to the schedule. Oops. My talk is a little bit of a secret, so we'll go past that one. We got lunch. We tried to get the In-N-Out truck. Didn't quite happen. In-N-Out is apparently very, very busy. But we got some good food instead. We got barbecue. So we got some awesome barbecue for lunch. And then George will be talking. Basically, we'll be talking about, it's been 10 years. How's Comma still around? And, when is this stuff going to actually work? There's FSD unsupervised. It seems like there's been a lot of progress in the industry. But a lot of that progress you see is basically just moving the driver out to some remote call center-ish thing, which isn't really a self-driving car, as we all know. So he'll be talking about, where we kind of go from here. Then we got Harold is our CTO. He'll talk about how we basically got to a Comma 3X. He'll talk a little bit about the Comma body, and how we take these active research subjects, turn them into products, and how we kind of follow that gradient of improvement, because it is pretty distinct how we do it versus other companies. Mitchell will be talking about, Mitchell's here, he can actually pop in here, but should we go, Mitchell? Should we go see if
You want to?
Yeah, let's go to Mitchell. No, maybe not. Mitchell's probably busy right now. He might be in the data center. So Mitchell will be talking about how we've been scaling up the data. So until recently, we've been just training all the Openpilot models on a pretty static data set. The size has been completely static for many, many years, from way before even the first Comic-Con.
Looking back.
Yeah, from 5+ years ago, I think. We've been trading on 500,000 segments, which is 500,000 minutes of driving. And recently we've been really focused on scaling up the data. So the latest Openpilot models are trained on 2.5 million, so that's 5x more. And that was the first increase. And now we're working on training on 10 million. We've massively scaled up data collection, and now we're trying to speed up the rest of the infrastructure such that we can easily train on that 10 million like we're training on the 500K back in the day. Because training on that 2.5 million, that 5x increase, because of all the improvements we've done, it feels just like the 500K. So Mitchell will be talking about how we scale all that stuff up. Then we got Robo. His talk is called From Concept to Ship. So Robo is one of the hardware engineers here. He'll just walk you through like what the development cycle of new hardware looks like at Comma. And he'll talk about like the SMT line we have, how we do production. Robo and I just went to Shenzhen, and we learned a whole bunch of stuff. So today and tomorrow, all of production team is refactoring the factory, using all the learnings from our Shenzhen trip. So yeah, Robo will be talking about hardware. He's the only hardware representative besides me, and I won't be talking like super directly about hardware. So if you have any hardware questions, just post them on Twitter at Robo. He'll answer your questions. There's a lot to cover there. And then after that, we'll have a Q&A with the whole team. So all like 30 of us will get on stage, and we'll answer any question you have. Basically, nothing's off limits. Then we have a little happy hour. That'll be the time to explore the booths. So the booths are something new we're trying this year. So the first booth will be pretty cool. Once again, I'll pull up like a picture of like a racing setup to inspire that. Sim racing. So we want to get something like this. Yeah. So imagine this, and then you can pick any Openpilot car, any car from Comma AI/vehicles. You pick like, let's say the Ford Expedition 2023, and it'll simulate the exact like API that Openpilot has to the car, and you can input exactly where Openpilot inputs and try to drive as that car in our simulator. And then we can also do some stuff like you can drive around in the old simulator, and it'll give you a really intuitive feel for all the problems in the simulator. So I think the way we talk about TinySim and MLSim sometimes, it seems a bit abstract, but as soon as you just watch a video of the simulator, you see it start to deviate, and you're like, why does it look so crappy? And you see it reset, and you're like, wait, the model sees this at train time? And you get like a really intuitive understanding of the problems as soon as you spend like, if you watch a little video, or if you're driving like a little racing setup. So this is a booth designed to give you some sympathy for Openpilot. You can understand some of the problems that we work on. These are like the real core problems we work on every day. Simulation, controls. Yeah. So that's what that booth will be about. It's like kind of like a real life controls challenge. That's another way to think about it. So I don't know who's excited for that one. Maybe it would be cool if we could make that kind of like a web experience. Like you can plug in like a steering wheel or something. You go to drivemycar.com. We own drivemycar.com today. It'd be super cool if anybody wants. We have like no bandwidth to build cool stuff like this, but if that sounds like something fun, I don't know. I guess I could make a bounty for that. I'd be down to make a bounty for that. That would just be so cool. Yeah, let's go through the next one. Oh, this one we were talking about at lunch. I think we have a better idea. We want some kind of we want a booth for our production team. Our production team builds all the 3Xs. So we got a new idea for this booth. You guys can tell us if you prefer this idea or the new one. So we'll go over the first one. So basically, we designed the Comma 3 that launched at the first Comic-Con in 2021. And the Comma 3 was cool. It had a lot of fun stuff. It was our first product we designed from scratch. But you put like a gaming NVMe in it. You put all this crazy stuff. And then you end up with something that is like not easy to build because you didn't think about how to build it until it was time. Like, all right, Comic-Con happened. We got some orders. We got to build them. And they're like, oh, okay, these are kind of hard to build. It's a pain in the ass. You got like little extra stuff, like little through-hole stuff you got to solder. There's like stuff you got to permanently VHB, and then if it failed on the stress test, you got to redo it. It's just a pain in the ass. So after the Comma 3, we really what DFM is for, and we launched the Comma 3X 2 years later. Like more than half the BOM cost. It made a way easier to build. So we're thinking we'll have like some Lego style junk bin with like, it'll just be like a big bin of 3X parts. We'll just like pull from production. It's like the Lego junk bin you've had from when you were a kid.
Yeah, you see them on eBay or whatever.
Yeah,
all
exactly.
Different sorts of colors, different junk parts. Yeah,
exactly. The ECAM, DCAM, and then from that we'll have like some pictures of 3Xs in various stages, but we want to see how intuitive it is to build them. Like if we really did our job, it should be so intuitive to build them.
Mm-hmm.
We've been refactoring it ever since it launched. It's gone through so many iterations. You know, we basically see what fails in the field. We're like, oh, okay, that's kind of a stupid failure. Do we really need that? Either delete the part, refactor it, redesign it. You know, go through the Elon process. You see how those Tesla cars come out? They just stamp them. It's incredible. They do the coolest shit.
Yep.
So we've done that with the 3X. And, you know, if you guys could figure it out from just a couple pictures in the Comma 3X junk bin, I think it's the most awesome test if we did a good job or not. So that's the first idea. The second idea is, you know those like little racing things, like where they do like Rubik's Cubes or the cup stacking?
Cup stacking,
yeah, where you put your hands down, you lift them up and it starts a timer. So I'm thinking you take apart a 3X and then you rebuild it and you race against side by side with somebody, and maybe we'll have a leaderboard. And we'll give out like special shirts or something for the winners.
Oh, we're gonna have like the production leaderboard as well, so it's a little...
Yeah. So the production team and the hardware team will be there to answer questions. If you have something like, hey, why did you design this like this? You know, we'll be honest with you. Sometimes like there's a cool reason, and other times like, oh, we didn't think about that. And other times it's like, we did think about that. You know, we're just not good enough to fix it yet. You know, we're still figuring stuff out. This thing isn't a cell phone yet. So that'll be the Comma 3X, the build a Comma 3X booth. What sounds better? Do we like idea 1 or 2? Do we like the racing setup or the junk, like the Lego junk bin setup? We got any comments about that? What do people want us to try out? It should be a lot of fun. And this isn't something you have to sit down and do for hours. It should take like 20 minutes at most. I think. I don't know. If we really didn't do our job, it might take hours. And people would be like, this is just the worst.
No, it should be...
But that's great feedback.
Should be nice to put together.
It should be. Let's see. He's Nick. Yeah, artsy guy. Excited for Robust Talk. I think all the talks are going to be sick. So you no longer need labeled data. I mean, it depends what you mean by that. We have a ground truthing pipeline, but we've never like had a big labeling team or anything. We've never had a labeling team actually. We did have Common Pencil. That was the closest thing we had. And that was for our little segment. Cool reality, a small team, move fast, try new things.
Oh, that's Trey.
Yeah, Trey. Unfortunately, Trey can't make it.
Oh, really?
What about Maverick?
Oh, that's too bad.
Oh, this is the stream. Every other stream is we're talking about cars. Yeah, we'll get to Jason's. This isn't a talk, that's why it's in here. Yeah, we'll tell you about Jason's talk. That'll be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Has anything useful come from the eGPU experience? We've got to come to Comic-Con. Like I said, the secret started when we announced Comic-Con. We're going to have stuff to talk about. Can't talk about everything now. But yeah, I think we'll do the racing setup. We'll do the Comet 3X racing setup, and maybe we'll have a leaderboard for the event. We already have the leaderboard code. It's we'll steal our ping pong leaderboard code. And then, we'll have a... Yeah, then we have the next booth. You want to show the Comet body booth? So we're thinking of calling this the Comet Petting Zoo. We'll have some bodies there. Maybe they'll be grazing on some grass there, some artificial turf. You can drive them around if you want. If you really establish a bond with one, you can adopt it. It'll be a good time.
Yeah, I hope we have a lot of adoptions, actually.
A lot of people have been asking about the body, so it'll be a little bit of a revival for the body.
Yeah. Printing some new shells, you know.
Yeah.
The whole new Billy.
Whole new Billy. All right, and this one I'm really excited about. So we got live car hacking from Jason Young. Jason was our community talk last year, and he did this awesome talk about like the general carporting process. And the coolest thing about Jason is he maintains the Volkswagen port, and now he's our first external contributor who like maintains one of our open source repos. He's got like right access to OpenDBC and everything. So Jason this year will be doing a live car hacking demo where he'll bring a Porsche Macan into the venue. We'll have a big TV. We'll have a desk for him and his laptop, and then the TV will mirror his laptop, and he'll take you from step by step from a stock Porsche Macan all the way to a full Openpilot port. He'll start with Openpilot Master. He's already done the full port, but he'll like write it out with you. It'll be like kind of like a live tutorial thing. Anybody's there, they'll be able to ask him questions. We'll record this. It'll go online. I checked. Unfortunately, we can't drive the Porsche Macan out of the venue after the port's done. I thought it'd be really cool to drive it and engage because the street right by the venue. You can engage.
It's still a little... can still make changes for where the cars are, because the Porsche could potentially be just right outside the front. We'll see.
Oh, really? I don't know. Julie still told me it was possible.
Well.
My other idea was to rent two, but that seemed a bit excessive.
Yeah.
So that's what Jason will be talking about. if you ever want to know how to port a car and stuff. We got tons of docs and stuff. I think it's pretty approachable now. But people really love the format of his talk. So this one I think will be even more concrete. It should be a lot better. It'll be different. And it'll be live too, so you'll see the mistakes and all. And then you'll get to see like when something happens, like which tool he reaches for when. It'll be a lot of fun. Then we got a couple other small booths. So we'll have the comma shop. So usually, somebody's like, hey, I just bought a comma 3X. I'm in San Diego. Can I drive down and pick it up? No, we only ship things. We're not really open for business at the office. But this is the one time of year you'll be able to buy something in real life. You want to buy a 3X, you want to buy some merch, you want to buy a panda. I might not have pandas there. I don't know if anybody wants to bring pandas. But if you want to buy a 3X, you want some merch, you'll be able to buy it right there. We'll even flip the little iPad. You tip your cashier. It'll be great.
Great.
What should the tip amounts be? We go 34, 57, 82. I think that's pretty good.
I think that's pretty
And then no
good,
tip, really small. And maybe we'll use DM, so like as soon as you look at it, it'll go.
We'll make it as awkward as possible too. It's like, oh, just answer a few questions. Yeah.
Do you want to
You get the real coffee shop experience.
Yeah. Do you want to round up? And then
do you want to round up for charity? Oh, think of all the poor little comma bodies.
Yeah, that's true. You want to round up for a comma body?
Yeah, they're cold. They're cold out there in the Calbee office right. Well, now it's warm as heck in there. So.
Yeah. The Calbee does not get until they fix the heat issues. They don't get any AC.
Openpilot's cold. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, we got our AC fixed. All right. And then we got 2 more booths. The next booth will be the tinycorp booth. I don't know if any tiny team members will be there. But you might catch some Tiny Team members. Maybe they'll talk to you about tinygrad. Mm-hmm. But at the very least, we'll have a TinyBox V2 and a TinyBox Pro, which is what we run in our data center. And you'll get to talk to the production team. You'll get to talk to Igor. Oh, yeah, you can show them that. We're running on storage at the office these days. So these are getting stored at my office.
There's some overflow here.
What else we got? So that's what you get at the tinycorp booth. You can talk to the team that builds them. You can talk to Igor who designs them, and maybe you can talk to maybe Kevin will be there, maybe George.
Maybe, yeah.
We'll see if anybody wants to man the booth on the software team for Tiny. And then last but not least, we got another community booth. So this is the test run for Forkland for next Comic-Con. We got the Sunny Pilot booth. Sunny Pilot has some plans. He's been talking to Nick. I don't know if we want to spoil their plans too much, but yeah, Sunny Pilot's the most popular Openpilot fork. Openpilot is really, it's really pretty cool, the whole ecosystem that's evolved around Openpilot. There's way more Openpilot developers externally than internally. There's hundreds and hundreds of them now. The Sunny Pilot team is just one of them. They're the most prominent, running with like a fork that doesn't cater to like some specific region. There's a lot of like very region specific forks these days. But yeah, come meet the Sunny Pilot team. That's kind of the vibe of the booth. I think like 5 Sunny Pilot team members will be there. So if you really want a feature, you know who to bug. If you come and ask us for a feature, we're just gonna send you Sunny Pilot. So.
Yeah, exactly.
They love features though. So
no, actually, I don't know what to spoil. All he tells me is I need a table and I need some space for laptops. And it's like okay,
all right.
So it's a surprise to us too.
So those are the booths. Anything else we should say? We can chill a little bit for a VIP. So you guys know
pretty cool.
Yeah. You guys know the phone call? You can pay for a phone call, or you can get a VIP ticket. VIP ticket gets you a sick dinner at Com HQ. You get to come around the office. We'll show you the data center where we train all the models. We'll show you the factory. If you really want, you can build a 3X. It's pretty fast now. Maybe we'll let you like poke around the SMT line. That one's maybe not as easy. And then, so this is like phone call on steroids. Now at the event, we got special plush seating that just came in. Nick approved. They're apparently very comfy, very plush, very comfy. You'll have an open bar at the event. You get lunch, dinner, snacks, butler. You can just take in the whole event from your plush seat.
You can get a massage while you're watching now.
Do we have that? No.
No.
Butler doesn't offer that.
No. Oh, I'll pick that up later.
And you get parking, which I didn't know we had parking. But
we have very limited parking.
All right, so if you want parking, this may be the best deal actually. It might be worth it just for the parking.
Yeah, I mean, luckily across the street there's a light rail metro station, so it's very easy to get there from
VIP ticket.
Yeah, you know.
VIP ticket. Take your comma. Take your car.
Yeah, otherwise you gotta walk. You know, you're out of state. You gotta walk.
You gotta walk.
Parking.
But yeah, Stream 50. If this sounds like the event for you, come check it out. Stream 50 for 50% off a ticket. Let's see if we sold any Stream 50 tickets. Today only for Stream 50. Nobody's bought a Stream 50 ticket yet. I think we already got the people on the stream. But if if you've got a friend who's like, you're going to enjoy Comic-Con, Stream 50. Today only, though. Today only. Stream 50 expires after today. That's it. It's going to be a good event. We'll have a lot of cool announcements. Talks are going to be really great. We're going to do our talk practice session next Thursday. And we'll have a chance to iterate on the talks. They'll be sharp this year. Real sharp. Nick's working on some cool displays for the booths. Yeah. Arts and Crafts is hard at work. Autonomy's hard at work on their slides and their little sim racing booth. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. Different vibe from last Comic-Con. It'll be new. It should be very new.
Lots of new. It'll be the best Comic-Con.
It should be, though. It should always be the best thing. It should always be the best thing.
Every new thing will be the best thing.
No aggressions.
Exactly.
For a VIP, what daytime is the office visit? That's a good question. We should put that on the thing. But it starts with a dinner, so probably at the earliest 5. I would probably say 5. But we should ask Julie to add that.
So I think at like 3 or 4, we're like cleaning up around the office and everything. So,
okay. Yeah, we'll add that. No, don't buy a ticket to donate. If you want to donate, I don't know if you can buy merch and not come to the event.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, there's about 60 tickets left. They're selling out, so if you want to make sure you get a spot, just come check it out. We got some cool people coming. I don't want to dox anybody. We won't say. We got some cool people coming. We want cool people there. Yeah, if you like talking robots, if you like self-driving cars, it could be an event for you.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to get your hands on some of the physical stuff, it's a good time. It's a good time to see all the hardware, everything that goes into it. You know, you just, it's so rare, especially like a tech company, that you could never go to any consumer electronics company and just see like how is everything made from zero, from the idea to product, and it's a crazy amount of work that goes into it.
Yeah, there's no like comms people walking around like, oh no, you can't ask these.
No, it's like, look, how do you injection mold something? Go and ask her.
Yeah, you're like,
exactly.
Why is there some shrinkage here? Oh, you just didn't know.
Yeah.
We're getting better.
Yeah.
Like, we'll be so honest with you. If you ask us on Discord, it's like we might see that question and be like, oh, I got to do this other thing today. But the only thing we're doing there is like hanging out with you guys, answering questions. This is like the best part of CES, but like, the best part of CES for me is meeting the users. And then sometimes like telling people about Comma who end up becoming users, which is cool. But this is people who already know about Comma. Yep. And like, if you're just like a user of the product, this is still an awesome event to go to. If you're just like, hey, why does this work like this? Why does this? This is what we're there. We're here to talk about it. We love talking about Comma. And this is the time to do it. So sometimes you guys are asking cool questions on Discord, and it's like just the right person doesn't see it or something. So you can come find the right person. You have a question about, you took apart your 3X. You're like looking at the board. You're like, hey, why is this done?
Yep.
Go to Robo. Go ask him. You want to know why the corners are under the UI? Now you know who to ask. Yeah. Should be a good time. Should be a good time. And if it's not, we're not giving you a refund, but I don't think it'll be a bad time. I don't think it'll be a bad time. Worst case, you're going to be in San Diego in November. It's a good place to be in November.
Yeah, it's sunny and warm, perfect weather. So
it was a little cloudy yesterday, but it's nice today.
Oh no, it's perfect. There's a bit of rain this week to make all the plants brighten up, all the flowers to get in bloom.
That's true.
Very romantic.
That's true. All right, we got to get back to the factory refactors from our Shenzhen inspiration. But yeah, we hope to see you guys at Comic-Con. Remember, Stream 50 gets you 50% off today only, even on a VIP ticket. VIP is a great deal. VIP is also a very small group, so it basically gets you like 3-4 hours. Comic HQ. You can poke around whatever you want. You see the dashboards. You don't know how much money we have in our bank account? It's right up on a dashboard over there. I don't know who's interested in that, but like you want to see like the engagement uptick. Ooh, that one's a good one. We got the map of all the users. Got a whole bunch of cool stuff.
So if you have a lot of questions, you should get a VIP ticket.
If you have a lot of questions, yeah. You should get a VIP ticket. You can ask a question. You can go to the data center. We'll go to the factory. I think downstairs is the coolest area, and we'll clean it up for you guys. Well, we're cleaning it up for us, but for you guys too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll end this again with Stream 50. Remember, Stream 50.
Yep. Stream 50.
We didn't sell the Stream 50s yet, so you can spread it a little further. If you want to comment it again, Eric, go ahead.